From avoiding someone you know at the supermarket to doing a happy dance in the kitchen when someone cancelled their plan with you. Introverts do weird things that can sometimes confuse people, even themselves. If you want to understand your introverted ways better and laugh at your own expense, then watch this video. People interpret your quietness as you being stuck up or rude. It's not that you think that you are better than other people, you really do care about the others. It's just that you often don't know that what to say at which condition. Well, when your friend invites you a party or event and you don't have no energy, what you really need to do is to stay at home and recharge your introvert batteries by watching Netflix, reading, gaming, or just relaxing. But you don't want to hurt your friend's feelings, so instead you make up an excuse like, I'm not feeling well, or sorry, I have other plans. And the most common when you order takeout online instead of calling because you literally can't talk to one more person today. Well, when you check your phone at a party for a long time simply to avoid talking to more people, you already feel an introvert hangover coming on. Well, when you hang out in the washroom for just few minutes longer than needed because it's just quite place in your office or anywhere else. When people ask you, tell me about yourself, and you suddenly freeze. Then mumble a few generic sentences because you have a hard time being articulate when you are put on the spot. As an introvert, you tend to process your thoughts deeply and need time to think before speaking. When you go to a party and end up spending the whole night talking to the one person who you feel comfortable being around. When you're at the party and you're saying that I'm getting really tired, so I'm going home. You're not actually sleepy, you're just tired of being around people. You go home and stay awake for the 3 more hours, checking Facebook, watching YouTube videos, or reading. When you're having trouble explaining your thoughts or feelings, everything makes so much sense in your head, but it never comes out as clearly as it seemed in your head. Other people are like, come on, spit it out. What's the problem? They actually don't know that you are already processed inside your mind, but it's difficult to say it. And when you say, sorry, I already have plans that night. Your plans are to watch Netflix, color, or read. Basically to chill at home. When you're talking to your own self and you're staring out at the window, people are asking you whom you're talking to. And you're actually daydreaming and you cannot be bothered by anything or anyone. When you playing a argument in your head and you get so into it that you find yourself making corresponding facial expressions and mouthing comebacks, you promise you're not really as crazy as you look to other people. When you're awkward in making small talks or you don't do it at all, you cut right to the chase and everyone is like, where did that come from? When finally you speak your mind and people get offended because you were really blunt. You didn't even warm them up with a small talk first or sugarcoat your words. You just spoke to the truth. And guys, it's really scary. When you say, I want a low-key birthday this year and like dinner with 2 friends because you don't like to invite too much people in your home to celebrate your birthday. And you wear the headphones in public or in parties so that people don't talk to you or you don't want to indulge in their conversation because you have to speak to them. When someone tells you to call them, but instead you text. You're more clever, confident and clear when you can write your thought instead of saying them out aloud. When you're coming from work and you're so mentally burnt out that you don't want to turn on the music or the postcard in your car. You just need anything to be quiet for a few minutes. Please just want to sleep somewhere and have some rest. When you ask your teacher if she can make an exception for you to work alone instead of with a group, you know you will have to do more work this way. But you figure that it's worth it because it will be so less draining. And sometime when you want a personal space, you went off for days without doing any text to your friends or other members, so they are worried that what happened to you. You know that you need a haircut. And the thought of having a small talk at the salon makes you come out in hives. So what they do, introverts are introverts. Like they bring some books, not a novel, but something that makes them busy and they want to avoid the talking. They have a habit of stopping the microwave before it pings because they are highly sensitive to external noises. It can also distract them from their deep thinking mode. So they might as well as stop the microwave before it reaches 0.